All right, all right. Good morning. Let's going over a few things here. Little few things here. Just trying to see if we got any equal highs, equal lows, that sort of thing. What's up, Predator? Let's see. Not much here that I see. I'm gonna mark out a couple of these wicks to the downside. Just in case. We're looking pretty bullish here. Pretty bullish. Yesterday we were kind of expecting a run back lower, but we did not get it. Good morning, Mr. Crooner. We did not get it. So we got... just making sure there's no equal highs or equal lows that we're kind of missing out on here. Oops. We hit the wrong button. Little equal lows there at 185. They're right next to each other. All right. Let's check the news this morning. You got wrecked the last few minutes before close. Started pumping out of nowhere. Yeah, I saw that. It was a pretty big pump up yesterday into close. When I walked away, I did not come back. We got FOMC member Kashkari speaking at 11:30. Short-term energy outlook at noon. Don't know what that is. 3-year note auction 1. I mean, not much to speak of today. I don't know what this is. Economic optimism. I don't think that's going to do much. Edward, good morning. Mancini says nothing to do but ride runners until first breakout dip. Flagging 52.18, 52.30, 97.86 supports. No dip until 86 fails. What's up, Bassett? Good morning, good morning. So, I don't really know what to expect today. I mean, I'm anticipating just a continuation move higher here. It's kind of what it seems like it wants to do. I mean, we're obviously in the larger time frames. We've kind of broke out of that downtrend we were in. Maybe we go and make new highs by the end of the week. New all-time highs, potentially. We'll see. Would not be shocked at that, but who knows? We shall see. We'll see kind of what happens there. Let me make sure I got everything turned on over here. All right, looks like we do, and I need to set one more thing up. Just got to see which one it is. Which one it is. 07? All right. Whew. Not quite sure how I'm going to play things today. We'll kind of play it by ear and see. Let's just see what we get. Kind of a sluggish feeling Tuesday, if you will. And I think this whole week may be like that. Not going to be like super high action. Jonathan, good morning. Super high action going on. Nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. So we'll kind of just see what we get here at open. Like I said, I'm leaning towards just a continuation move up. I mean, obviously, we may want to pull back, retest the VWAP, something like that. But if we zoom out, we ran yesterday's high already. You know, that kind of would... Before this happened, I was looking at the charts, and I was thinking that would be a nice target at open. But we've ran through there already. We do got some stuff that we could come back and clean up down lower. You know, obviously we still have those equal lows down there at 18,050. But we're 200 points above that. So it's like, you know, we really got to have some sort of, probably need to get back below the 100 level in order to maybe look at a shot towards this. But it's not really my lean today. My lean today is just probably a continuation higher. I mean, you could always have a dip day, you know, a day where we kind of dip down a couple hundred points to gain a little more steam to continue higher. It could happen. We shall see. Evelyn, good morning. Dennis, good morning. Yesterday I was kind of went back and looked at my trades. I journaled everything and went back and reviewed my trades, and I was not very happy with the execution that I had yesterday on that Bulenox account. We started off the day 0 for 3, and realistically should have been 2 for 2. It should have just been a 2-trade day, and that's it. Should have been 2 trades, not 5. I took 5, ended up going 1 for 5, I believe, with 1 break even, 1 profitable trade, and 3 losers. So, in reviewing yesterday's price action, there was only 2 clear trades. And I kind of forced things yesterday, especially on that account. Luckily, I didn't do that on the other accounts. But, yeah, there was only 2 clear trades. So today I'm going to be much, much more picky, much more patient. And that's the plan today. Going to look for 2, maybe 3 entries total today. That's it. And just looking for the best ones. And if we don't get them, we don't get them. Not going to take anything high risk. It's going to have to be clear, some sort of sweep of liquidity, pull back to OTE, deliver from a gap, a clean singular gap in a leg, that sort of thing. So we'll see. That's kind of going to be the plan for today. 1 or 2 trades, maybe 3 at the most, and just rock from there. We don't need a bunch of trades. We took too many yesterday. Too many. Black Beauty, are you in on this crude oil play? Looking like there was a long setup there on crude. Maybe there'll be better action today, Mr. Crooner. I don't know, man. It's so hard to, like, it's hard to know, right? You're not in on crude. Looks like a long setup there. It's ripping higher here. I don't normally pay that close of attention to crude, but for whatever reason, I have the chart up here. It looked like a decent little setup here, kind of running that low resistance liquidity there. Pushing into the 78s. That's it. I think so too. I think it's a buy the dip until we don't type of situation here. Buy the dip until we get a relief pullback. And if we miss the pullback, that's fine. I think that's completely okay. So, okay, I got you, Black Beauty. We inverted the daily, also looking higher. Yeah. I think it should run today, but you never know, right? You just never know. So kind of at open, we'll be looking for our normal-ish. We're going to be patient the first few minutes, and I want to see some sort of clean sweep of liquidity, and then we'll look for some sort of inversion. But, I mean, yesterday there really was just 2 clean trades, and I don't know, I pushed it. So, Ariana, do I full port with opening range to pass? It depends on what day it is and how I feel. It depends on what day it is. So like today, no, I'm not going to full port the opening range trade. Let me actually move. Let me go over here. I want you guys to see the opening range trade. You know, I have Ratlord's bot taking the opening range trade for me. So let me, let's pull up the opening range bot that's going to be taking it, just so you can watch. And this trade is not the your prototypical like opening range trade. This is just based off the 929 high and low. That's all it is. And you're not risking the account here for this trade. It's a 1-to-1 risk to reward on this one. 1-to-1, but the bot just takes it for me. Oh, wait, I don't have to take it. Chop, chop. Get Maxie. Maxie's over there asleep. He's here. He's just sleeping. Wait. All right. I don't think I'm on the wrong account. No, I'm on the right one. All right. It'll probably be quick on that there. So we got about 2.5 minutes here till open. If you have not hit the like button for me, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do appreciate it. We'll kind of see how things go this morning. We'll see what we get. Oh, price kind of looking like it's just wanting to rip into open here. Look at that thing still going higher. I mean, just going higher. Clarity, good morning. ES pushing up into the 216s here. Good morning, Aaron. So we'll see what happens. We're got about 1.5 minutes. I don't love this push up right here before open. Would have preferred that to have waited. But rug pull incoming, maybe. I mean, it's kind of what happened yesterday, right? We front run the open there on the push up, and then we faked out to the upside and came back down to the downside quickly. So About 45 seconds left. So we'll see what happens here. Got about 20 seconds here until open. There we go. Coming into open here. There's the bot trade. See if we, looks like that was a loser there on that one. It's ripping back up here. It's trying to pull back here. All right, let me find my... Yes, pushing up to the 218s here. Ripping up, ripping up. $225s on this push up. So, what do we lose on that opening there? We lost 210. See if it wants to push back up here, make a new high. We'll see here. There she goes, making a new high. 220 there on the ES. 219, 220 area. Kind of pushing up here. Let's see what happens. Still kind of going, trying to rip. See if the buyers want to come in and continue to push this higher. ES pushing through the 218s there. Ninja is lagging, is it? I was kind of doing that yesterday. I was kind of getting some lag on my end yesterday in Quantower. So let's see if ES wants to accept that area above 218 there, or if it loses it. Kind of holding up here 220s. ES pulling back to the 5220 there. No real buyers here. 2.4 minute lag. Apex rhythmic. Oh, really? Crude dumped. The 1 hour is key. Wow, what's going on there? I wonder why there's such a lag. I wonder why there's such a lag there. ES bouncing off the 20 there, trying to push back up. Looking like it wants to go higher here. That's a little weird. It is a little weird there. I just heard a noise. I was like, what was that? Same thing yesterday. What is going on with Apex? I mean, I haven't pressed a button on Apex, so I don't know. Mine seems... Oh, this is take profit. Where is my Apex? Apex. Where is my Apex? $29. I mean, I don't know. Mine seems... well, actually, let me make sure. You might be right. Yeah, it seems okay for me. Seems okay for me. Alpine's getting wrecked. You took 2 trade of 8 scalps just fine. Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, it seems all right-ish. Just kind of watching here. Maybe VWAP touching coming here. We'll see. Kind of see what happens here at open. Or we're at open, but you know what I mean, in the next few minutes. Kind of holding up here in this gap. I mean, I don't know. Shorts do make me a little nervous today, to be honest, but we will take it here on the eval. If we get a close below. Kind of holding up there. Yes, pulling back there a little bit. Still holding up in that 30-second gap there. So this is kind of grinding lower-ish, but We'll follow the rules on this. If it closed below, we'll take it. We did sweep liquidity. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. We'll target kind of this wick here. Stop is going to be a close back above. There's no real kind of break-even area here. Unless we create a swing and then move back below it, that sort of thing. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't taken a trade on Apex yet, so I don't know what to tell you, Andy. Nordmark, I took a loss on the ORB there, $200. 200 and I risked 200 for 300 on that, so we took a loss today. All right. I guess technically we never closed below on the 30-second there. I probably should have waited for that 30-second confirmation. If we can get back to our entry here, I'm probably just going to take this off. Back below that wick, I'm going to go break even. So, like right there. Just take it off. It's fine. You're going to get Quantower? Yeah. Good morning, Nordmark. Technically, that was your clean close below. I guess that one technically wasn't below there. I don't know. I didn't like how it was holding up there, though. Just took that one off break even. Just took it off break even. It probably goes, but I don't know. The way it's holding up there has me a little suspicious. What's going on with Alpine? Somebody said. Let me find it. Lost a bunch of PAs. That's what I was looking to see. I mean, it was kind of a tricky one there. That's why I didn't take the trade, because it was a little bit tricky. It was a little tricky. All right, it's working now. Good job. Nice. Yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's kind of like what I was trying to talk about this morning. Is like, I really want it to be my trades to be a clean entry today. Like, this was not that clean, and especially when I'm leaning towards like higher prices. So I also need to get back to checking the higher time frames here. I mean, oddly enough, it did close below on every time frame there. So we did close below on every single time frame. Is Apex eval live trailing drawdown or after? Yeah, it's live trailing Ariana. So if you're up 1,000 and you don't take profit and you come back down 1,000, you lose 1,000 on your drawdown. So if it does that 3 times, you blow the account. So you can be up 1,000, come back down 1,000, don't take profit, and then go back up 1,000 again and come back down 1,000. You've just lost 2K off your drawdown if you close the trade right there. It is live intraday trailing, so that's why you got to lock in those profits when you have them. You modified Skyfire and put in a trailing stop. Yeah, you told me that yesterday. How does it work in Andy, since you've done that? Ripping up here. Not looking good for Alpine, unfortunately. Looking like we might want to make new highs here. I mean, he's still doing, at the end of the day, he's still like doing fantastic. He's made $237,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't feel bad for the guy. He's making shit ton of money over there. So you're going to eventually have days like that. So, I mean, I might take a long here just on an eval, just because I think we make higher highs through this 2.5 point gap. Something like that. Guess we did leave equal-ish lows there. I'll go to break even at this swing here. Actually going to take some off at that swing too. And I'm going to go to break even there too. Rip it up. Rip it up. I would like to have this thing just go. Get on through there. I might take it off here. I mean, this is not like a clear setup or anything. ES is like already back above the 17, 18 area there. All right, there's the first one. So let's go break even. Making a little bit of money there. Let's see if it'll run back through the highs here without getting me. All right, we'll take it. You know it's nuts when Alpine's hair is a mess. Yeah. Keeps you away from the big dolls. Yeah. Oh, yeah. His hair is a mess over there. I just looked. He probably did the whole, like, grabbed his hat and pulled it back type thing. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. It's unfortunate. I mean, it happens, though. Like, with any strategy, right? You're going to have days like that, so. So, ES pushed back above the 18s there, then lost it again. Put in a lower high. Nasdaq kind of did the same. All right, we got some volatility here. Things pushing lower now. That's good for Alpine. Yeah, it is a nice M. I was going to draw it out. Just waiting here to see what happens. This bounce off the VWAP with an inversion might be... This was a good play yesterday. So... All right, Alpine got out. Looks like he saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 PAs. He lost 12-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ripping through the VWAP here. ES approaching the VWAP at the 212s. $200s right there, 185s. All right. $151 sitting down here. All right, I'd like to see this push right back through here. I will take this on my funded as well. As we kind of pulled back. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Holding up here at the VWAP. Nice little bounce off the VWAP there, 195s. A little 10-point bounce off there. I guess ES could pull back and test the 08s if it wants to. But it's kind of popping off the VWAP as well. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, 8 minutes until 10 a.m. So we'll see what happens. If we get this long setup, we'll take it. It's kind of what I'm looking at right now. That first bounce off VWAP right there was pretty nice. So ES already bounced off the VWAP there as well. 212s, pushing back up 216. Trying to go. Morning, morning. Appreciate you, Key Amber. Appreciate you. Hope you do too. So far, one small, well, 2 trades, but one was break even, one small scalp on the other. So we'll kind of see what happens here. ES is still pushing. ES still pushing. See if Nasdaq can follow here. And we'll see what happens. Thinking of a long, if we close above here, it's about 10 to 12 point stop. 12 point stop. Mainly, there's not really any news to speak of. We got one star at 10, but like I said, ES is kind of like pushing, is front running the Nasdaq here. Looking stronger. Not quite having the energy to get through there yet. But this is what we got mainly. While we're looking, we have this one star. Actually, did it already come out? Yeah, one star, whatever, economic optimism, 10 o'clock. We have Kashkari speaking at 11:30, 3-year note at 1. That's pretty much what we got. Volatility, good morning, good morning. Pulling back here. This may give us like a different long setup. The market will humble. Yeah. That's right. Snatches the soul. All right. We are losing the VWAP here. Retesting it once more. See if this... difficult. So we're just waiting. Short scalp's been nice. Yeah. Kind of see if this stays open. Not feeling like it does, but we'll see. We have the overnight low down there, what, 150s, I think. Yeah. Made a lot of gaps on the way up. Yeah. All right, let's look here. It's not a huge gap by any stretch. It's not a huge gap there. Since this is the smaller gap, I would not take this on the fundeds. I might try this on the eval. So let's see. Top of the hour here. There's that one star. So not much there on the news. A little wick up. Yeah, it could go to the lows, Joey. I'm like, this is the thing. I'm trying to be very, very patient today. I don't want to do anything crazy today. So I'm going to be more selective in the trades I take on my funded account. I might take these more aggressive setups on the eval, but not on the funded there. So like, if we inverse this, I would take this on the eval with 2 contracts because the stop loss is relatively small. There we go. $150s might be incoming here. We'll see. Little sweep of liquidity there. I like that. Delivering from probably a 3-minute gap over here. So we'll see what we get here. Hanging out right there at the 200s, pushing through it for now. ES pulling back 210s. Next support down the ES 208, followed by 196. Mancini says we don't have a true pullback until we lose the 186 area. You don't feel like that we're going to have that deep of a pullback, but you know, who knows? So we'll see here. So yeah, if we take a trade on the funded, when we take a trade today, I want it to be kind of something that screams at me like, take me, take me. I mean, I kind of feel like taking it from here, to be honest. Oh. We'll see here. Having a little trouble there. Close back above the VWAP, which I like, but all right, let's see here. A little push back up there. Whew. $30 seconds left on this candle. If we closed above in the 30-second first, I wouldn't be opposed to just go ahead and taking the long here. Just kind of watching the 30-second here as well. Having some problems there, though. Glued to the VWAP at this point. So we're just waiting. No close above there, no entry. So yes, just glued to the VWAP there as well. Gonna have to get away from that VWAP there in order to get a move, looks like. I mean, if you were looking for a short, that would have been an okay area to short in. That's not the way I do it, but you know, 1-to-1 back to the low, but just glued here. So we'll see what happens. Also right here at the whole number, 200s. ES starting to push here. 215s. So we'll kind of see what happens. Is there a way to enter a position on the positions tool? Topstep X. I don't know. I'll take a look at that for you in a minute, Ariana. I'm not quite sure. We might have a entry here. Enter a position using the position tools. I think you just have to mark, you just have to enter in. We'll pull it up in a minute and look. I haven't used it in a minute, so I have to look at it. All right, I'm going to take this. If we close above. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. I like the look of that momentum off that there. So, and we'll go break even at this 206 level. Kind of target up here somewhere. Let's see if we can rip on up from this area here. No real close above yet, so this is kind of front running this a little bit. Might just get wrecked. Just off this area here. Watching the buyers here, see if they want to start popping in here. Really see too many yet. I may just kill this. All right, there comes some buyers. Come on. Push it up here. Push it up. Come on. All right, I'm not going to let it go too red on me there. I took it too early as it was. Yeah, I did see Alpine. I need to wait for the clean close above there. All right, let me look at Topstep X. Man, we're just chopping around right here. Like, this is one of those areas where you try to generate something from nothing and it ends up killing you. So I don't want to do that. All right, so you're saying, yeah, he did save some of them, yeah. Is there a way to enter position using the positions tools? Close position, reverse, flatten all, join bid, join ask. Where's the position tool at? I mean, you can right click and go and put in a market sell, market buy, a limit. I mean, that's the only way I know to do it other than buying, marketing in, or joining the bid or the ask. It's the only way I know how to do it. Is there any other way to do it? Does anybody know? Oh, we closed above there. This is the thing, man. Like, even though we closed above, like, this gap's so small, there's not a lot of momentum. I might take a VWAP bounce here. We've been finding some support there. I'll take one here, and we'll try to give it a ride. If it goes, it goes. If it pulls back into the VWAP, we'll add another. So that's kind of the idea here. Something like that. If we pull back into that VWAP area, we'll add. Oh, I didn't feel you, Ariana. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm not sure. This certainly is not like clean, right? It's not that clean. So back above this wick, we will go to break even. I may even lock some in above that wick. You're going to go 2 points, $40. Basically nothing. Maybe it goes. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I mean, it looks like it wants to go, right? It's kind of been building up this liquidity here, just trying to go, trying to go, trying to go. I don't know. I just want something a little cleaner. I haven't taken anything on my PAs yet. Nothing on the PA yet. Yeah, he got that pushback down. That was a pretty intense pushback down there. Just ripped back down. I thought we might make a new high there. We just did not. Let me look. Man, I should have been watching the 2-minute chart. That was actually a cleaner entry on the 2-minute. Much cleaner entry there on the 2-minute. Hit TP1. Yeah, those are frustrating when that happens. ES right there, 218s. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, wait. All right, 1 minute. 1 minute's kind of closing above there. 2 minutes. Closed above as well. Pulling back here. Trying to decide if I want to take this or not. All right, so I may wait for the 3 minute to kind of close above here too. It might run without me by doing that, but I'll give this a try here. See if I can make a new high here. $218 there on the ES. I want to see it pop that 218, get pushed towards the high here. See if it can. I want to see it hold here and push back up here. ES right there, 218. It's going to kind of pop that area. Don't really want to see it turn back down here. Not feeling like it wants to go just yet, unfortunately. See if the ES wants to pop that 18. It's kind of banging its head on the 18s there. Pushing above there. All right, now starting to push above. Now maybe we can go. ES above the 18s now, pushing. Nasdaq still lagging behind a little bit here. Yes, popped above the 18s there. Now kind of pulling back into that area. Needs to... it's not holding here. That's not good. Oh, well. That's annoying. Very annoying. Kind of took this second entry there and shook myself out of the first. That's annoying. Bouncing off the VWAP again there. Yes, not quite back to the VWAP there. So kind of bouncing off the VWAP there. Once again, 195s. Today's it's going okay, Bentahar. We haven't really taken anything, just a little eval shot there, which, I mean, this is going to be one I'm going to be mad at myself for because we took the first entry here. I actually entered twice, took it off, and then we entered again on a close above the 1, the 2, and the 3, which we know is not, it's not the best entry. Yeah, I check all the higher time frames, Bentahar, for sure. We check them all. We check them all. Holding up there at the 200. ES bouncing off the VWAP. But we'll see what happens here. That's all we can do. 1025. Yes, held the VWAP there, ripping right back up. Pushing back up here. The only YouTuber guys would check those higher time frames. I do check them. I do check. I check them every morning. Light beating. I check the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15, the 5, the 3, the 1. And I also have them all pulled up right here. Just off stream, you just can't see them. You guys just can't see them. Yeah, I think this trade up here, I'm mad at myself more because this entry, if you're going to take it, this is the entry. We bounced off the VWAP. We kind of chopped around here, but you get some momentum here on this candle. And so if I was going to take it, I should have been taking it here and not up here. I preach that all the time. Take the first entry, not the second. And I didn't follow my own preachings there, if you will. Been hard shorting off that. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem bad. We'll see. You got the VWAP protection here. You got, I mean, you would think that would hold. At least for now. ES pulling back, testing the VWAP here. No real buyers just yet. Let's see if the ES can hold that VWAP there. $196 is the VWAP there. Close above the 200 here would be nice. ES pulling back again, 214s. 213 is going to be the VWAP there on the ES. Right there at the 200, 190s on the 200 EMA. On the Nasdaq there. Yes, holding the VWAP strong there. Let's see if Nasdaq can kind of reclaim it. Now, what do we got? Little, I don't think those are all equal, but that's interesting. I don't think they're equal. Are they? 86, 88. Well, we know that one's not. Yeah, I guess that one is. Oh, I guess those are equal down there. Pushing back up into the VWAP there. 196 area. Holding up here at the VWAP. All right, come on. Let's see if it wants to run back through that 96 area there. I think it will. I think it runs through the 96 there. I'm going to try this. We got these quadruple equal lows here. I think we run those. There we go. We'll put this one at break even, see if we can't get a little more push down, maybe to this wick here. Oh, well. Oh. All right. Yeah, small profits. I do like that sweep of liquidity, though. Taking the long here off this sweep of liquidity. Oh, is it really going to do it to me again? Come on. Rip it up here. Maxi. Come on, let's go. You can do it. Rip it up. Let's go. Rip it up. Give us the 212s, 215s here. Maybe we can test the 20s here. I don't know. We'll see. Did I do something goofy there? What did I do? I guess it was just break even. Yeah, it's 6 points. Not really much. Day 2. What's up, Nick? It's been, I don't know. Toughish day. We took this one loss here. I'm so mad about this trade here. Trying not to let it affect me, but 20-point loss. Annoying. Now it's going. Of course it'll go once we break even. Once we go break even, of course, of course. Oh, you had to cut it short because of a meeting. It's kind of grinding lower. We're actually putting in lower highs here. It's kind of grinding lower, a little grind. Interesting. I might re-enter here and be very aggressive. It's a bull market. No, yeah. I mean, I expect this to go up today at some point, but I'm considering re-entering here. kind of like somewhere in here. Just going to re-enter. We're going to target these equal highs here. We left equal highs there. That's the reason I'm going to re-enter. I think we at least go clean that up. Plus, we still have the protection of the VWAP, the 200, the inversion. We still have the protection of all those. So, Maxi. Get back above that wick there, kind of 205s. So we can push through there. Want to break even now. Close, that will leave us down 20, so we need to go like right there. We guarantee us some profits, or at least break even for the day. And we'll go like, you know what, we'll just keep it back here at 0225. See if it can go. ES bounced off the VWAP there as well. See if we can push through this gap, get to the 15s there. Maybe front run this swing a little bit. If we invert the fair value map above, you're going full port. I don't know, Bassett. I mean, like, it's fine, but I think it's kind of like what I had earlier, where it's kind of like a late entry. But that's only my opinion. It's up to you. ES 215s here. Want to see the ES push back up into that 218 area. That should give us what we need to get to the 220s. So ES pulling back 214s here. Needs to get going. Otherwise, it's just going to slap us out. I'm going to move my stop up to this swing. Should be able to get a rip through here. I don't know why I'm moving that stop. It doesn't need to be moved. Let's leave it at 02. If it stops us, it stops us. It's only like a $60 difference. Got to try to give it a chance to go. Down 3 accounts. That sucks, Lizelle. Come on, ribbit. Get above 212s here, we should push. I saw DAX. What's DAX? No. I'm thinking about just taking this off here. Let's see. I want to see that thing run above that wick, and it didn't really do it. All right, I'm just going to lock it in there. Just going to lock it in there. I don't like how it's rejecting this area still. GER40 index, the DAX. Let me look. I don't know what that is. Now she goes. Now she goes. I don't think I can see it. You dirty girl. Dirty girl. That's another thing, man. I have got to stop taking it off. I mean, like, leave the stop at break even and just leave it there. Like, I don't know why I do that so much. And then it's always the next candle. It's always the very next candle you take it off. It's always the very next candle that it goes. Or tries to go. Nice job, Aaron. Thank you, Nick. I don't know. We're doing the best we can. I mean, it's a tough day so far. We, you know, we're looking for entries, but so still trying to push here, just grinding higher. Yesterday, I kind of shook myself out of position too, doing the same thing, like just because it wasn't just going. Dun, 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 dun. So there comes the 220s pushing up now. Target would have been acquired there. Would have been $400, unfortunately. Yeah. If I would have just left the stop at break even there, that's the play. And I don't know why I don't do that. It's annoying because there's no reason not to. Long here. Never came back to my entry. Hopefully you guys held that better than I did. I mean, it was fine, right? It was fine. A higher low here, but we did sweep this liquidity here. Quadruple lows. That's why I took the short there, even though that wasn't my model. Like, it's hard not to take that short. Pushing up into the VWAP, rejecting quadruple lows below. Like, you have to take that, right? So, $800. Nice job, Bassett. Bassett took the long up here. Nice. That's the speed I like to see on my trades. I don't like this kind of speed. What can you do? I mean, big move off that inversion there. I think this was probably your best entry on that pullback where we left the equal highs. Like, you can't ask for anything better than that. So I took 8.5 basically out of both of those spots, but we left quite a bit on the table there. But can't look at it that way. 10-minute candle close. You try not to even screw around with those breakouts anymore. You tend to do better. Just let it make its move, then react. Yeah. Yes, reclaiming the 18s there. Oh, a little bit frustrating there. I got to get better at holding my trades. You got to get better at holding the trades. Now, you would expect you'd be expecting this gap to hold. Yeah, doing the best we can, Bentahar. We are, you know, struggling overall, though. I feel like I should be much more green. So, you know, doing what we can there. Unfortunately. We find another good entry, then we'll take it. But you're in drawdown from yesterday? Yeah. I mean, like, yesterday was a tough day, let's be honest. There was only 2 trades that should have been taken. I came into today thinking that I'm only going to take the best setups, and I don't feel like I've done that. Sold half 224, holding the rest for 236. Yeah, 236 makes sense, right? I think you could probably even target higher, to be honest. I mean, I don't see a reason that we can't... Well, I don't really have anything marked out above there, but 350s. Playing it safe, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. There you go. Target acquired there. Yana, nice job. Yeah, Bentar, I turned it off for 1 second. We'll be back on in a minute. Max is going outside. Loot targeting 240 and 250, basically front running a push into 270. I think it makes sense. Pivot up there at 263s. Actually, I have the pivot at 270 on up there at 270 on my trading view. Over trading this morning, taking too many entries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 entries. I'm taking too many. Pushing up 240s here. ES pushing 233s. I'm sorry, 223s. Took along with 5 minis. Nice job, Bassett. Stops in profit at 226. That's the way to do it. Free trade. I wasn't patient enough this morning. I'm annoyed. I came into the day saying I was going to be patient, and then I really wasn't. Was a little too patient, to be honest. But we'll see what happens. Still just ripping higher here, 250s. If you don't have 7 by 10, it's a slow day. There's 250. Nice job. Like I said, I don't know. This is what happens as soon as I move my stop or I decide to take it off. This happens every time. We know it. We know it. You know, it's just... So let's kind of see what happens here. Get a little hitting a little resistance here. We'll see what happens here. All right. We're back. 263. The pivot can be traded similar to VWAP. Yeah. Just kind of watching like this area here. Maybe we get a little piv out. Rip it into the pivot here, 263. Pivot point 263 next up. ES is already at the 223s, which is the pivot point there on the ES. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. just watching in pain as it goes higher without us. Not that we'd still be in it at this point. We would have taken profit right there at the 230s, 220s actually. So we'll see what happens. Big leg up without us. That's all we can do. 11 o'clock. Top of the hour here. Shock of the hour, says Tom. The shock of the hour. Really kind of zero red candles on this since I got out there. We had one little pullback here and then just green, 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 green. See if we want to pull back here. I think maybe into the 33s would kind of make sense. If we get a pullback at all, we may not. We may just continue to go without us. Will kind of make sense there on the 3-minute chart for that gap to kind of hold. Pulling back. There we go. Finally got it correct. What up, Drew? What up, Drew? How's it going? Losing a little steam here, which is kind of expected, right? Kind of expected. Let's see if we hold that. These kind of up close candles here. I guess that's probably initial balance high, I guess, right? If I'm looking at that right. I think it is. So we'll just kind of see what happens here. That's all we can do. $11.05, little pullback. Can you buy the dip? Sure. Seems reasonable, right? You know, we tapped into that 3 minute there. You expect that gap to hold. I really do. Pretty cheap buy there, actually. $1 to $2 right there off that dip if you bought it. It's not really anything there for me to take, but buying the dip like Copenhagen. Yes, pushing back up 223s. Skull. Old school. Up 300 for the day. Let's go. Nice job. We basically traded water so far today. Not really anything to speak of. Trading water. I mean, goodness, this is one of those ones where, like, I don't think we sell off very far, but I think the low 30s makes sense. So, like, this inversion to the downside, I think is an okay short opportunity. It's not an A setup, but I think it's, you know, it's a lower high. I expect us to test this wick down here at 36 at least. Maybe 33s. Could maybe even test all the way down here to the 220s. So, yeah, I'm trying the best to do what I can there, Gabriel. I don't always follow him myself, but trying to get better at it. But yeah, I don't hate the short here. I'm going to take this. Did you guys see that? I hit sell. It didn't do anything. Now it filled me. The hell was that? That was a hell of a delay there. That was a hellacious delay. Oh, well. Session mid 219 makes sense. Tight stop, yes. Let's see here. Really didn't close below there yet, so I kind of in a little early here on this. Even though we got some extreme latency on that entry. Wow. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Can't trade the slow movement. Yeah, we didn't get to the pivot. I mean, I thought that was an okay short. We technically did not close below. I entered too soon. I kind of shorted into the 3 minute bullish gap there. which is fine. I thought it was okay, but it's okay. We'll see. We'll see. You didn't completely lost your stuff. By the time market closed, you were down bad on the 150K. Oh, that sucks. Look for the 1 minute chart from the 15th. We got clear selling, 286. Yeah, ultimately, I think we go higher too, Loot. But I think we continue higher as well. But I do think we get some sort of pullback. Just a little early there, a little early to the party. How many branches of the ugly tree? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Kind of getting a little wedge type formation here. I don't really trade those, but should get a break in one direction or the other here, either new highs or not. When you love to party, it's hard not to show up early. True. Let's check the email, see if we got any emails today. Anybody still having any problems with Rhythmic? Everything seemed to be working okay. Boom, 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 boom. Earlier Apex Rhythm. Yeah, that's the thing. I was having problems too earlier, so I was wondering if you would just stuck with the way I started at 1 p.m. yesterday and stay conservative. Yeah, it's the hard thing to do. Like, I do the same thing, obviously. So we all do it from time to time. Said I was going to be a little less aggressive today, and haven't really done that. So haven't really done that. I feel like we could have been better, for sure. All right. Idiot Box, a.k.a. Idiot Box. Wedge. AKA Idiot Box is correct. Ripping higher here. 1116. I guess we got that. There's a speaker. What do we got? We have anything at 1130? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, we do have a member Kashkari speaking at 1130. I thought that was at 12. Did they move that back? So Kashkari speaks at 1130. FOMC member. 3-year note auction at 1. Short-term energy outlook at noon. I don't know if the energy outlook will do anything, but it is 2-star. Not sure what that is. Best to trade a mechanical proven edge process that you use your discretion and ego. Yeah. You don't mess around with this chop. I don't blame you. Good idea. Yeah, I mean, 270s kind of makes sense here. Yeah, still unable to get above 223s there. Just kind of banging his head on that pivot. Nasdaq made a new high. ES did not. So Nasdaq ended up making a new high there. ES did not. So we do have a little bearish SMT here. If it means anything. So I'm going to need a clean close below for me to re-enter here. We do have the SMT now, so we'll see what happens. I'd say ultimately I think it moves higher, but I think we should retest kind of that 236, 235 area, maybe 230s. So we're just holding here, not much to do. Just waiting. So just kind of waiting here. Pivot. Pivot. Oh. Black Beauty called out a couple of warnings. She just suggested looking at the higher time frame, which I already do. But yeah, I mean, you trade what you trade. I mean, everybody trades differently. You know, this is how it goes. You got your own way of trading. Good, bad, indifferent. You got to take it all at once. We're just chopping. I mean, what happened that she called out a warning? I don't know. Maybe I took a bad trade. I don't know. I think I did take a bad trade. I took this trade. No, not that one. This one. A bad trade. But this was my fault. I entered on this gap, which is the first gap, and obviously that gap paid. Shook myself out, break even. I entered again, shook myself out, break even, and then I entered once it closed above this gap and took a loss. Like, that should never be an entry. So, you know, you're looking at $400 I gave back there. So, and then here, this trade was fine. This trade was okay. I liked the second setup. I kind of shook myself out there for like 8 points on 2 Connies when I could have had 20 points at least. But, yeah, it happens. Memory, attention, brain speed. So, it's fine. Here's the problem when you trade the way I traded today and yesterday, really. You shortcut yourself on your winners, but then you take full losers, right? I took a 20-point loser. But I shortcut myself on my winners. That's the problem. And then this trade here, I entered before we closed below. You can see there's no close below here. So that's no entry. But I entered anyway. So I just got to need to be sticking to the rules there. So, yeah, it's one of those things, Lavi. You just got to, you know, you stick to your rules. Stop breaking the rules. When you break the rules, both on profit taking, winning trades and losing trades, it's when you get yourself in trouble. So, as then, like, I entered here, but I didn't even know where my stop should be. Should it be at the high of day? Should it be, I mean, because there's no close above, because we never close below. So, like, it's just stupid. Got to stop doing stuff like that. Lavi, well, first of all, welcome. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. Let's go. But I've been trading, I think this is month 15 or 16. What is this month? May? I think I'm in month 15. It might be 16, though. I don't really remember. Pinahar does that, too. You hold longer on your losing trades and cut the short. Yeah, that's a perfect example, Lizelle. I did that. And this trade was a beautiful setup. Like, it never came back to my stop. And I cut the trade short for 8 points just because I didn't like the lack of speed. Front running gets you in trouble. 5-minute candles respecting the 5 standard deviation. I expect to move back into 236. Probably the short doesn't make that much sense just because, you know, we got that 230 area. I'm thinking maybe 230, 232. I don't know if there's enough room. Displacement. I mean, folks aren't born with power of surrender. Yeah. We do got Kashkari speaking in 6 minutes here, 5 minutes, whatever it is, so. I was kind of expecting a deeper pullback there, though, to be honest with you. Held that gap. Strong. You don't trade between 11 and 11.59. It's probably a smart idea. Yeah, still bouncing off the 23s there. Still unable to kind of get below there. I am tempted to take a short here. Would be very aggressive. I don't know. Level 1's good. Looking like we're trying to put in a little OB here. I'm going to take it again. If I get my face ripped off, I just get it ripped off. I want to see a close kind of below 45, though, or right at 45 at least. 5 seconds. All right. Well, that's not the reaction that we wanted. I'm going to put my stop just above here. Needs to go now. You're working on a 12 p.m. model? Nice. No bueno. It's not a good look. Gonna get killed here. Plus 280 today. Let's go. Nice job, Clarity. Now, there's a lunchtime algo for sure. I mean, that's definitely a thing. You gonna blame Tom Sabo? Nah, I can only blame myself. I can't blame anyone else. Just blame Tom. JX, good morning. Today's brutal. You know. All right, we got about 2 minutes here until Kashkari speaks. No, not really, JX. Tom Sabo made you do it. I could have definitely probably not taken that one, but hey, hindsight's 20/20, right? No news really, JX, that I know. Kashkari speaking at 11:30, so in a minute or so. Yes, back at the 23s here. Let's see if it pops it. ES has left a whole bunch of highs up there. Just can't seem to punch through there. And just cannot seem to punch through there. You miss Kid Poker? Yeah, I don't know where Kid Poker is. 53.30. I mean, that's up there a ways. So 53.30 is up there quite a ways. I mean, possible, just not, maybe not today. Pushing back up here. I mean, holding that 250, 245 area strong, this 1 minute gap. Little teeny gap. I'm on everyday lav, yes. It just depends. Some days are different. Some days are different. Probably won't be trading all that late today, though, because just price action's not very good. Focusing on the lone wolf. Who's taking a break? Left some equal lows here, 245. Oh, Kid Poker. No. I don't know. I don't know where Kid Poker is. I don't know where Kid Poker is. I'm not sure. I see him on Twitter sometimes. Da, 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 da. Yes, he is a guitar player. I don't know what it's doing, Komodo. Not sure. It's jacking around right now. It's trying to just take all my monies. And I'm letting it. I'm letting it. Should clear out the 45s here. I mean, even the 43s, 42, 43. There's a little equal lows here in the 43 as well. News coming out. Well, Kashkari's supposed to be speaking now, so. All right, here's the initial balance test. Looks like. Just got out. Let's go. Out ES half, front running, free running. Nice. Oh, that's okay, Labby. I'm thinking about. It's not really something I normally do. I don't know. I was thinking about a long here. The race is not given to the swift. I'll do my best, Black Beauty. You stay out. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Play by your own rules there. His comments are hitting the wires. It would be like right when we test this level that I was interested in, but you want to YOLO your account just now. Don't do it, Komodo. Don't do it. This is invert reclaim territory. Yeah. You're in a long target, 262. Really, probably makes sense. Short on the bearish OB. I don't know. I'm a little mad at myself. I wanted to take this for 10 points and just didn't take it. It's kind of the idea there. ES also bounced off support there as well, which was kind of some extra confluence. So, just didn't hold it. Didn't take it. Yeah, pretty similar to yesterday. All right, you too, Labby. Appreciate you. I mean, I marked it out. I talked about it, and then just didn't even take it. It's one of those things. I mean, if we had a clean inversion out of this area, then I don't hate it, but a little interesting volatility there. Is that the Kashkari comments? If we get a close above here, I'll probably join the party. Needs to kind of close above that. Stop's not bad. No close above. Let's see what we get. Rejecting that area. So we make the box the right color there. It's better for me just to leave now. You'll wait for 2 p.m. Makes sense. Appreciate you, Bentahar. Bentahar. Coming into lunchtime here. Got about 20 minutes. We'll see what happens. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. So we can get a push above. We'll take it. I guess the only thing I don't like is that, I don't know. We'll see. You're done with micros. Improvement with mini. Too much emotions running up and down them candles. Once or die. Yeah, minis. Yeah, minis can do that to you. I should be 100% green today, and I'm down 400, so it's a little frustrating, but I mean, it's like, what can you do, you know? Just do better tomorrow. Come back tomorrow and try better. Try again. We're just waiting, guys. ES is basing above the 218s, which leads me to believe we just move higher. I don't think it's going to sell Edward 40 hands up to 18,300. I think we push up today. I think we end today up higher, but I thought that had opened too, and we still, I don't know, I feel like I've not managed my trades very well today at all. So we'll see what happens. ES pushing up here to 20s. Dollar's going straight up. That's no bueno. See if we get a close above here. $25 seconds left on this candle. There's 4K profits just waiting. Yeah. It's the way it works. All right, we're taking it. We're long. Move our stop down to a close below. Kind of I'll look for like that 270 area. And I think I'm going to take the first off kind of just before the pivot there if we can get it. I want to see the ES push through that 223s here though. Would be the idea. See if we can get this push. Break-even stop will be at this swing here at 260. Normally I would take one off there. So we'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens here. Retested the gap here. Hands duct tape. Throw the scissors out the window. Oh. Mine aren't duct taped. Headquarters waiting to buy. You gonna buy when I sell? Probably. Pushing 255s there. All right, see if we get a run through here. ES 222s again, 223.50 is kind of that area where the ES has just been knocking its head against. In at 47, exit 55. Nice. Want to see it just go here, obviously. It's what we would like to see. The question is, do I want to take one off at this wick, 260? Or do we think we get 9 more ticks to 262? I don't want to leave this trade with nothing is the only thing. Because I have to move to break even here. Take another piranha bite. Back to my entry. There's no real shirt, Scalp Nasty, but the tumblers, there's a link in the description. You have to do a custom tumbler and put what you want on there. All right, let's see here. We left equal highs here. 257. Rat Lord, send me Bitcoin. Yes. This is the Bitcoin trade of the day, yes. Where we try our best not to do anything stupid. Try our best to get our monies back. That's what we're trying to do, get our monies back. Leave the exits alone. All right. Well, based on my rules, I should be moving to break even back above 57. Because above 57, we should just run. But I'm assuming you're long then from this morning. I was long down here, Rat. And I was mad at myself because I took short profit, and you see what happened. So we are our worst enemy. Exactly. I'm definitely my worst enemy. I should be green today, and I'm red. So long aiming for 347. Wow, 347? I mean, I think my next level up is up there somewhere in that area. 350. So as much as it sounds kind of a far away, it's not that crazy. So based on my rules, I really should be moving my stop right here to break even on this trade. But I'm going to give it room and time. You haven't placed it yet. You kind of lost your ETF today. That sucks. It happens though, right? It certainly happens. This is what shook me out earlier. This trade down here where price is just like going but not going, just inching up, and then as soon as I got out, 2 candles later, it started getting some momentum. So we got 9 minutes here until the noon hour. It's $22. Yeah. True. Goodness. You think it's going to take off there, Gabriel? I hope so. I know if I just take it off here, then it just goes without me. So, Tories Trades is up 80K. Tory Trades? Don't know who that is. Tory Trades. Oh, yeah, I think I have heard of her, but I don't know who that is. I don't think I've ever watched her. I think I've heard Patrick mention her like a time or two, but I don't know who. I've never seen her. All right. We'll push up here. If we get above this wick here, I will probably go to break even, 260.25. Our TP is only 8 ticks above there. Above there, you would expect us to kind of pop a little bit. Exit at 347. I can't hold both at 347. My entry's too, you know. I don't think I can hold to 347, Rat Lord. Beside the 5 trades, only methodical 80 grand a year. Nice. NQ is trying to bench press and needs a spotter. Enter exit 1 up there with you. All right, I'll try. We'll try. If it doesn't come back to my entry. Where are you long one? Where are you long from, Rat Lord? Oh, you're along at open. I mean, your entry's way down there. Mine's way up here. 9:30. Oh, I guess down here. I guess you're not too far then, huh? Long at open right after you got out of the ORB. Yeah. This trade is... It's messing with me, guys. It's messing with me. Long from 208. Well, that is 42 points lower than me. Just 2 micros. Oh, my goodness. Look at this thing. It's just only money. It's only moolah, cash, dinero. It's all it is. This is mini, Lizelle. This is mini. This is mini. It's just kind of grinding here. Just kind of grinding. All right, Rat Lord, we'll see you. See you in a bit. Appreciate you stopping by. Good luck with yours. I could have made enough money for the entire month just trading trend yesterday. Maybe. I definitely had the trend. I had the direction wrong yesterday, but that happens, right? Back to my entry. Now I'm in the red. That's not a good candle. I don't love letting trades go red on me after being up basically 10 points, but 9 points. We're going to give it a close. You want to buy close to my stop? No! Headquarters. No way. Let's see. Nah, we don't ban anybody. High resistance liquidity all day. Yeah, probably. Very true. ES pushing back up here. Coming into the top of the hour there. No, he's just kidding. We don't ban people. He knows that. We ban no one. All right, see these buyers push in here. Let's rip this thing up. Come on, get it back through the 60 there. Make me feel a little better about it. Rip it up. Come on, rip it up here. Go. Rip it up. Don't come back. Let's just go. Rip it up. Let's get back above 60 here and go. Ah, come on. Good morning, Chris.